Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you'll be coming across this video. If it is your first time and you like what I do here, after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications so that you will know when I upload a new video. To YouTube, I appreciate you for your wonderful platform which you provided for us to disseminate information, and I will keep on reminding you, I will keep on putting a disclaimer to my channel, to all the videos in Linda's TV show, that Linda's TV show do not promote violence, will not promote that violence, hate speech, misinformation. What Linda's TV show stands for or is here to do is to inform, educate the members of the public about the happening. I am not here to instigate. I am not here to promote. I am not here to promote misleading information or violence in any way. Please always take note of this. My great Biafran worldwide, I greet you all. I have come again to bring important information to you. So my great people of Biafra, there is a video that I'm going to play for you to watch, and I want to explain this. You know, sometimes when you play a video that do not go well with people, they will start attacking you or telling you, why did you play this video? Me, Linda, I do not inherit enmity, and I want you to listen to what the person is saying. This is the person that I respect so much despite whatever happens, and I want to talk to my Igbo brothers. Please, let us always learn how to work together. Let us always learn how to be disciplined. For example, in Germany here where I am, if you are rich or whatever you may think you are, if you are not disciplined, nobody will respect you. Discipline defines you. Let's learn how to be humble. Leadership is not everybody that can be a leader. Leaders are born. Leaders are not made. Mazinandi Kanu, that is why you see him doing what he's doing. That is why you see Simon Ekpa doing what they are doing. Most of the time, they cannot resist it because this is an inbuilt. Don't force yourself to a position that you cannot be able to handle, that did not fit you. Maturity means that you can be able to decide on your own. I follow people. It doesn't mean that when the person is going wrong or when I am not that when I'm being corrected, I will be feeling like this person have hurt me, this person have insulted me. No. Everybody is bound to make a mistake. When you make a mistake and your brother calls your attention, hey brother, this thing you are doing is not good. This part you are trying is not good. It's going to hurt you. It's going to destroy you. Please move back. Don't see it as an offense. More maybe you are older than the person. You think that the person is insulting you. I take advice from everyone, including a madman. If you advise me, I will take it. Please, my Igbo brothers, let's learn how to work in unity. We don't need distraction right now. We don't need distraction. Any group, before you know it, they will start having problems. Let's learn how to work in unity. It's because we are not organized. It's because we are not working in unity. That is why we are having this problem. That is why we are suffering. I'm speaking English because I want everybody to hear what I'm saying. So please, the video I'm going to play, like I said before, you can say your opinion in the comment section, but do not ask me, why did you bring this video of this man that is having issue with Simon Ekpa? Why did you do this? I love this man so much because sometimes when he speaks, you see wisdom. Simon Ekpa also, they should work together. We do not want distraction. When you are being advised, when you are being cautioned, please take it and just do what is necessary. Don't see it an insult. Don't force yourself to be a leader because leaders are being created naturally. So thank you so much. After watching the video, and in the video he was talking about cancel regional language. Na video on the ode Katarina lai ịma na ewepụ n'anya ụfọdụ n'ime ya na-aṅụrị na ewepụrụ ya asakaghị asaka ihe ewepụrụ ya ọrụchago ọrụ ya ihe eji zite ya ka ọ bịa nọrọ ebe a na-emegharị Peter Obi anya na-emegharị ndị ọ ga-emegharị anya ọdịla emechaa mbinye aka ha emechago mbinye aka ha kịta so ha ewerukwa ya ka ha gachinyekwe ya ebe ọzọ ịma ụmụ nwaanyị ewepụ ekwensu ụmụ nwaanyị wụ ekwensu ọzọ iwuru nwoke nọrụ na court nwaanyị wuru judge gị nwanne ịtacha afụfụ ha chọọ ikpa arụ ọjọọ nwaanyị ka ha na-etinyekarị ị ga-afụ nke nwoke ahụ weta na ga-adị too light mana nwaanyị ahụ ha mana ụfọdụ ụmụ nwaanyị obi kpọrọ ha nkụ ọ rụchala ọrụ ya ka eji wepụ ya achụghị achụ ha na-achụ ebe ọzọ ha ga-aplant ya ka ọ gakwa arụ ọrụ ha ihe ọ rụrụ ebe a biko na ndị be anyị ayịyọ ka nna anyị ọnụ ka anyị fụ onwe anyị n'anya agwara m ụnụ na ihe Simon Ekpa nidere wu nkwado be anyị sọpọt Simon Ekpa wụ ofu onye ọ bụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'iro kịta Simon Ekpa nọrọ ị ga-afụ ihe a na-aga mana Simon Ekpa alaikiri m ihe Simon Ekpa na-eme ọ chọghị ịdị too emotional ọwụ emotional Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dosara ya ebe ahụ ebe ọ na-asị o anyị wụ nwanne ka anyị rụkọ ha na-abụ ya asịrị ihu ọ na-ehicha ya na-eji ya kịta na-ekwe ebe ọla ndịrị ya Simon Ekpa achọghị ọdịrị ihe ahụ ya mere onye opụ ha anaghị ọpịa gị ozugbo mana ka anyị rụkọ n'udo ka anyị rụọ na asụ nwanne nsogbu ya katakata ya onweghị ebe ọ ga-ebuda ya eziokwu ka nna gwa unu biko nenenụ ya dịka nsi wee kwuo n'izuzu onye asịsị na mlinde eleghị iji weta vidio nwoke ya ebe mba ọ nwanne anyị ka ọwụ onye adụrụ ọdụ ya were ya afụtana ya asị mkparị ya gaziere gị.
Biafra land had densely populated people. The middle belt along the coast of River Niger and Benue, even at the confluence, there should be a dense population because of the water there. It is what attracts people. Water is the source for life to be sustained, one of the principal sources. But when the census was conducted, it was skewed to favor the north. And so since then, every census, every election that has taken place has been skewed to favor the north. Because the north is there to carry out an agenda of the British people to make sure that their business empire, which Nigeria is, continues, even though in the ignorance of Nigerians, they think they're a nation. But as far as the British people are concerned, Nigeria is a business enterprise. And that was why the former British foreign secretary, during the war, during the 30-month-old civil war we had, that genocide, said he does not care even if 500,000 Biafrans are slaughtered daily as long as British interest is preserved. So Katrina Liang came to Nigeria this time, no longer as the consulate, the British consulate in Nigeria. She came now, went down from her exalted office into being an INEC employee, canvassing that Nigerians should go and take their PVC, because they know that we have raised this agitation to the extent it has become the concern of the whole world that these guys are committed into leaving Nigeria and starting a virile nation that will be a challenge. They also know, definitely, we have to be very frank, open, sincere, truthful here, that at the manifestation of Biafra, oil supplies that Britain collects free of charge from the Niger Delta will be cut off. Remember, there was a discovery that they have been taking oil for more than 9 years unaccounted for. And all that is meant to service the economy of the British people, warm their houses at the expense of Nigerians. And they know, we know these things, and we want to stop it and use that oil to develop our region to the extent that we will have more than enough. Because if that can sustain the whole of Britain for all these years, and we are still getting some in ourselves there to build some few roads. So if everything was concentrated among us, and we use this money very well for our benefit, no single Biafran will be an illiterate. No, the poorest Biafran should be worth $1 million today. And the British will know this. And they worked assiduously to see that we never come into having full control of what God has given to us. Regardless of that, even, we also have manpower and technology. We have the IQ to advance as a people, as a nation. And they didn't want us to come above the water. They put the Fulanis up there to always suppress your head. You go under the water. They're on the boat, they're watching. Anytime you come and breathe, take a little breath of fresh air. Maybe they give you for 2 minutes. They push you down again so that you remain there perpetually and they be on the boat. That's what has been happening. So when Katrina Lion came, she came with promises which she knew were lies. And as we discussed that day, we said that she came to fulfill the mission of those that appointed her. The emissary of the British to Nigeria, who is hell-bent on carrying out the British agenda to subjugate Nigeria, make Nigerians foolish and unreasonable and never having the capacity to process things in their mind, to the extent that Nigerians are willing to die to maintain one Nigeria at the expense of themselves. Which the British people sit down and laugh and say, that's true, that's my boy. That's what they came to do, and they did it very well. And having succeeded in doing it, deceiving Nigerians to go into the election that was a sham, and they knew that there was no election. They knew that their votes don't count, but they were trying to validate an illegality, an invalidity. They were trying to validate it. They asked you to come and vote. And when you came in your droves, hoping you are going to make a change courtesy of Obi, the British people looked at you and laughed and said, how foolish these people are, that even in their presence you show them, they will not understand. They're idiots. And what did they do at the end of the day? After building up all your hopes, they crashed it. Crashed it. It was evident Obi won that election. But we're telling him, don't go. Don't go. If you go, you validate it. And when you validate it, now that you have validated that election, if you get up to start fighting, protesting, burning down houses, causing problems, they will descend on you with full force because you went to an election. That the problem is because you failed, you did not win, you are a bad loser. That is what they will say. And we told you, don't, because if you don't go for the election, it didn't hold. There's a constitutional crisis. So they will not say, well, since they didn't have the election, you shall let people have their mandate. We have a right to have a mandate. But they didn't allow you people. We know, we Biafrans knew it. I said, please, don't go. And when she succeeded in deceiving Nigerians, who up to tomorrow shall be deceived, trust me. Even as I'm talking, there are Nigerians who will be abusing me that, get out, you don't know what they're talking about. That's the problem. So, after they had done this thing, what happened? Katrina Liang has been recalled to Britain. She wasn't sacked, she was recalled. Why? It's like Jesus giving a job to servants, and he traveled. At the fullness of time, he came back. They should come and give account. And Katrina Liang is giving account. They're telling her, well done, thou faithful servant, for being the ambassador to Nigeria. We are going to make you ambassador to United States. That's the maybe ambassador plenipotentiary. That is the roving ambassador. Remember K.O. by the way, ambassador extraordinary, ambassador of ambassadors. They are going to give her a very big post. So as she left, on her trails were massive rigging of election in a magnitude that is unimaginable, is mind-boggling and humongous. That's what Katrina Liang left in her trail. Number 2, deception and lies to a whole people, a contraption, their business enterprise that call themselves a nation. Number 3, a ridicule of this business enterprise into the international community, that these people are so stupid enough that they don't know they are mere workers in our company. They call themselves nation. They have ridiculed Nigeria. Number 4, houses have been burnt down as a consequence of her action. They burned down houses, stores in the north, in Lagos, killing Igbos, threatening them. That is what is on the trail of Katrina Liang. Number 5, people are being killed, leaving the whole place shaky. And then number 6, to make Nigerians fully known as idiots, She went and endorsed the appointment of Tinubu by the INEC chairman. She endorsed his appointment or selection against the will of Nigerians who wanted to vote. To tell you that your vote don't count and they don't care about your will. You are mere workers in a business enterprise, in a slave camp. You dig the gold for Britain, but they give you stipends to keep you alive. Some of you might drive cars in the camp there, but you can never leave that camp. You're in bondage. Because leaving that camp means freedom to run your own nation in your own way. That was what she left behind. A trail of destruction, a trail of damage of the psyche of Nigeria, a ridicule of the Nigerian people before the international community, that this is a nation of people that don't have brains. They cannot stand up, they cannot do critical thinking, they cannot process information in their minds. They don't look back into history and try to emancipate themselves from British emasculation. It hurts. And she has gone. Without college, and should be given medals of honor, duly recognized by the international community, because the whole world look into Nigeria and say, this is the dumbest set of people we have met in life. And with this kind of people, we shall succeed. The fight is not to go and burn down houses on the street. That's not the solution. The court of law is not the solution. Because the same courts will give instruction and the government might choose to obey the one they want to and disregard the other. So there is no rule of law. And now Britain has sent another person to come to replace Katrina Liang. And my question to that person is, are you going to come to Nigeria with a man that has conscience, that is above board? A conscience that is above your office. A conscience that is above the demands of those that appointed you. As a man that has conscience. A man that has family, that has children. Can you come and do the right thing? Onyendu is a British citizen. My friend Prince made a comment. He said by Onyendu leaving Britain to travel to Kenya, formed a tripartite understanding and action between Britain, Kenya, and himself as a citizen. And a British citizen was kidnapped in Kenya, renditioned into Nigeria, and the British people could not stand up to defend their citizen simply because the man in question does not support the idea of Britain milking Nigeria dry, and therefore is dispensable. And the God of heaven is watching men do their evil things. Who has the final say? Jehovah Elohim, he has the final say. This man that has come, are you going to toe the line of Katrina Liang? Or are you going to stand on principles? Are you going to show yourself as a man that has scruples? Are you going to show yourself as a man that has conscience, that a people have a right to self-determination? Will you go back into the history of what transpired, what took place, how Nnamdi Kanu came to this situation? Will he come up and say, look, this is wrong. This man has to leave this jail. Let him go back to his people and let them talk, because we have a right as a people to decide whether we want to be in Nigeria or not. We ask for a referendum. We don't believe in using fight to kill people, and we've been talking and talking and talking. They refuse to listen. Now Katrina Liang, having done all she has done and left damage, arson, carnage, destruction, hopes dashed, frustration and bitterness, confusion in the whole land, anger, high blood pressure in the lives of people, finally shaming Obi and shaming Nigerians entirely. She has gone home with honor for a job well done. They have brought another person. Is there going to be a continuity of the British policy of trying to emasculate the whole of those that are opposed to their wickedness? Or will the man stand up and say, no, though I was appointed, I have looked at what is going on in the land. I've taken a look into history. This is wrong before God. I'm a man with conscience. Nnamdi Kanu must be freed. And these people have the right to self-determination. We are watching to see. But that is my suggestion to him. Thank you very much, Biafrans. We, as a nation, will come up. Nobody is going to stop it. And Biafra is in the hands of God. Not even Britain. Nnamdi Kanu said, nobody can truncate the Biafran project. Not in a million years. That person is not born. Because God has ordained Biafra to be. We are only talking because we are bringing into awareness what we were taught, what we heard, what we experienced, what we know, so that our people will become properly informed to make right decisions. And that decision is this. We want to be free from British domination and Fulani emasculation. We want to be free to make our own determination, have our own nation, build our nation, build our roads and industries, employ people and help other nations. Because the freedom of Biafra will also free Britain from this mindset of playing God, that they are also human beings. If their queen could die, if after all they have taken from nations, they cannot be sustained up till now. Even if you carry the whole resources of the whole world and put onto Britain, they will still be demanding more. Because God has placed them in a situation where their greed has become so insatiable. It is turning out to be a problem, a destruction to themselves, because their psyche has...
My wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.